Hi, I'm Tom Hakeem, and welcome again to Meet the Candidates, an opportunity to basically listen and meet the people that want to represent us, and some already are, and we give them credit for that. That's not an easy thing. I'd like you to say hi to my good friend, Iona Means. How are you, Iona?
Hi, how are you?
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Iona Means for trustee
Yes,
here
sir.
in the township. Before we get into anything that really is substance, let's find out a little bit about you.
Okay.
A little bit personal stuff about you and your family.
Absolutely. Jim, I am a mom.
It's okay.
I'm a mom, I'm a sister, and I'm an aunt. Okay. I've worked for the Macomb County Department of Roads for over 30 years. Yeah. I loved my job. It's a great group of people that I worked with.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, they are awesome. Yeah. I worked, I was an administrative assistant for the superintendent. Yeah. And I retired in 2020. I am currently on the Clinton Township Prince Drury Park Committee. Yep, I love that. I love being on that. And also I'm on the Quinn Road Committee, Quinn Road Reunion Committee also. Yeah, that's where we've been active for 36 years, probably one of the longest running groups, in Clinton Township, maybe one of the longest running groups. And we had come together every year, have our little annual picnic where people come out every, from all over that used to live there, and come and visit. Yeah, we're having a little black tie affair this Saturday. And I've also was a Girl Scout leader, which I'm very proud of. I really enjoyed that. And
I enjoy the cookies, so it's good.
Aren't they good?
Oh,
my God, s'mores.
The best.
And I also was a group youth leader at my church. Yeah, and I was had an appointment for on the Clintondale Community School Board for a time last year, and I really enjoyed that too. I have to share some things with you. This is my dad, who is James Means. He's deceased, but he was the first Black Township trustee.
No kidding.
Yes, he was, back in 1959. Go figure that, before I was even born. You know what I mean? So I'm very proud of that, yeah.
Right.
And my mother, she worked here for in Clinton Township. She in the planning department. She worked here for over 25 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And she's deceased. And my sister, she was on the Clintondale School Board for I think between 12 to 14 years. She was on that board, I think 14. Yeah. So and of course she was a community activist along with my father and myself and my mom. She was also busy in the community too. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful.
So yeah, we have a lot of legacy
lot of roots here.
Yes, we do, and I'm very proud of my Clinton Township community, my Clinton Township family. I love it. I love living here.
So you retired and stay busy all the time.
Yes, sir.
What would inspire you to want to be a trustee? And we identify today that political positions are. We're in a different world, so you know that. But there's still people that want to go and represent us and help out, and So what drives you here?
Well, for me, sir, it's community. And I mean my entire Clinton Township community. That is what inspired me to want to sit here at this table right here and run for Clinton Township trustee. And I'm very excited about it. Very, very excited about it. Yeah.
You, the township's a great township.
Oh yeah.
And we both know that. We've
Yes,
been
sir.
here forever. But the trustees kind of run the direction of the township, which has all been good. But there's always more that can be done.
Yeah.
So, what do you suggest, Iona, that once if you become a board member, what would you like to see happen in areas that need some improvement, possibly?
Well, I like to see small businesses come into our communities, especially areas that that need that. That don't have. Stores have closed in some spots. Let me put it that way,
true.
okay? And we need those buildings and those areas filled. We need that. Yeah, we do. And we also need to to have people from different areas come in to enjoy some of these wonderful things that we have in Clinton Township. So let's bring all of us together collectively and enjoy our community, our entire Clinton Township community.
Well, there's obviously different pockets, and
Yes.
the Parks and Rec try to do what they can.
Yeah, and they do a wonderful job.
Yeah, they're terrific. There's concerns in some areas. Obviously, what we see from the outside, not involved, a little bit of bickering and a little bit of you're a Democrat, you're a Republican. Let's not agree. It's a human thing. It goes at the top level all the way down.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in trying to maintain some unity so we can, on some of the tough areas, we can agree?
You know what? I see myself building bridges between the board. I am not one-sided about this. Every individual has their gifts. Mm-hmm. I learned that from when I was on the Clinton Township, Clintondale School Board. It was a learning experience for me. Mm-hmm. So and I hadn't. I can't just pick a person or pick a group. I didn't do that. I had to go and find the information that I wanted to learn and needed to know. I went to those individuals, regardless of what side of the table they were on, and got the information, and they shared the information that I needed to know and wanted to know for. To make the proper answers,
right,
there.
Right.
So yeah, no, it's no picking and choosing, and we're gonna work together as a team.
What can we do to make the community better? You mentioned small businesses.
Yeah.
I owned my own business for many years, and understand the concept that America was built on small business. It's wonderful to have Walmart, Costco, and the big players out there, and in our community, they're helpful. But so what do we do to make it more inviting for small businesses, and whether local people are bringing new people in? And we do have a lot. I mean, we have on Hall Road, and Garfield has some new businesses coming in right down the street.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with you. I think we need more. But how do you attract those businesses?
Wow, that's a good question. How do we attract those businesses?
I think that's a challenge of the board.
It sure is, because you got me.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you. I'm like, you know what? I think that us as a board, we're going to come together collectively and plan some things, get together and strategize and see what we need to do as a group to make it more welcoming for these small businesses to come in. I think that we can come group together and see get a plan and strategize and see what we need to do.
That's a good idea. I mean, I think you need input from a lot of people.
Yes, from a lot of people. That's right. Let's make it a group thing, not just an Iona thing. Yeah.
One issue that I bring up only because from the regular public, it's just a conversation that all the candidates have addressed is the sale of marijuana. The township has had two referendums. We voted down. There's discussion that it brings in more money and more business, and people kind of tend to go to one side or the other as to what they think, although we vote for it or against it. So what is your own take on that?
Well, you know what? My take on that is that the people already spoke. So they already said no. So that's what we have to roll with, what we already voted for.
Right.
That's my take.
Well, and that's true with everything. I think that there's some of the extracurricular activities, a Girl Scout leader.
Yes.
And what does that do for you?
Oh my gosh, listen, I brought my daughter, raised my daughter up, and I did so many different things with her. She was on AYSO soccer league right here. Right out in the backyard, back here. Yeah, we did that. Rain or shine, here I am, mom with her umbrella,
I know that
one. And then and as she grew, I did different things, with my daughter. And one of them was the Girl Scout leader thing. And I really enjoyed that. It was just such a happy thing to bring all these young girls and watch them grow and blah. It's funny because a couple of the Girl Scouts who were in my troop just graduated from Michigan State, here this year. I mean, they were the younger ones, in the group.
That's
so
exciting.
it's exciting to see them grow.
Yeah.
and blossom into the wonderful women that they are today. Yes.
So also, I think the township makes a great effort with regard to recreation and parks, etc.
Oh, yeah.
We have many school districts. If you are on the school board
Yes.
at Clintondale,
Yes, sir.
then you're familiar with the importance of the partnership between the community, the board, and the schools here. When you were on the board, you were on the other side. So if what you needed, you would be going to the township, etc. How's it feel to be on the other side of the fence now when they come to you?
Well, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how that feels, you know. Yes, I do. I remember, I know the school board version of it, but I can't wait to sit at the table. And,
You gotta be careful.
yeah.
You might lose some of your friends.
I think we'll be able to work it out. Yeah. with the entire group, the school board side and the township side. Yeah.
When you're on the board, you're working with people from different walks,
Yes.
different concept, all pretty much good people.
Oh,
the people I've talked to so far as well that want to do this. Is there any, if somebody could say to you, you know, here's one thing that you can improve on in the township, that it'd be like wave a magic wand and it would be there.
Wave a magic wand.
What would that be?
Oh my goodness.
I gave you the magic wand now. That was my oldest line ever.
Yeah.
I've done it 1,000 times. Because usually that's the one that gets you thinking a little
Oh
bit.
my gosh. I'm looking at wave a magic wand. Wow. Wow. I don't know how high or low, to go
You
with
could
this.
go as high as you want because only between us and another 100,000 people that might be watching.
Listen, just that we all are happy and collectively happy here in Clinton Township. We all have what we need
Yeah.
to make ourselves.
It's a great community.
I love my Clinton Township community. I do. I mean, I call it my Clinton Township family because we're all here together, and I love it. Yeah, I hope that we all can to get what we need here in Clinton Township, and we all live. Actually, we should say happily ever after, right? Raise our families, and or
Sometimes there appears to be, not to me because I'm everywhere, but there appears to be, a different mentality, the south end of the township, the north end of the township. I tend to believe it's like the north and south in the Civil War, but we're all the township.
That's right.
And we're all the schools together.
That's right.
Do you see the economic development growing throughout the township?
That's what I'm hoping for. I hope we, again, all come together in one accord. That's
Figure out how to
there's
bring
that
more.
magic wand again.
Yeah.
Yeah, to just bring
Perfect.
us all together. Yeah.
Perfect. So, if I gave you 2 minutes or a half hour, but you only get 2 minutes because I watch the clock.
Okay.
To tell the people of Clinton Township why should they vote for Iona to be on the Clinton Township, be a trustee on the board?
Oh boy,
That's an easy one
that's
for you.
yeah.
See, I give you the easy
That's a
one.
lot of pressure here.
The easy one at the end.
Yeah. Listen, I am just like I was sharing with you today. I'm a home. I'm a resident, just like everybody else out there, and I am going to speak for everyone out there, just like we're all sitting on our couches together looking at TV or something. I'm that everyday girl who's I feel that is going to be the right voice for everyone at that table. So if there's any questions or concerns, if you want to come up to the podium during our township meetings to speak, we're going to welcome you with open arms, just like I give everybody a hug when I come into the room.
That's right.
Just come on in and share your concerns, because this is what we're supposed to do as homeowners and as residents and as Clinton Township
People.
That's
Yeah.
right. You're just that everyday that person.
Well, first of all, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to to run for office.
Thank you.
The environment is in this country today is crazy.
Yeah.
We need a lot of work in a lot of areas. A lot of people shy away from, ever since the pandemic, they shy away from even other people. We have a little division in the country. So anybody that sticks their neck out, like you, I give you a lot of credit.
Oh, thank you so much.
And on behalf of Clinton Township, CTTV, my friends,
Yes.
and myself included, thank you so much for coming out to join us.
Yes.
And I wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
Thank
Iona.
you. Thank you.
Iona Means for Clinton Township trustee. This is Tom Hakeem for Meet the Candidates. Please vote.
Yes. Thank you, Tom.